well, if it isn't a wonderful audience, hello everybody, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, the No Man Left Behind challenge.
Hi, Nalucci.
I'm just a near senile old man talking to a youngin' over here. Alright, welcome. If it isn't young Prince Preparedness. Nalucci, you're looking well. And feeling well, too. Thank you very much. These old crow's as spry as ever. Tell me, though, how fares your father, King Lorazé? Same as ever. Since that terrible day, he remains abed. He seldom rises anymore. I'm not surprised. In the span of a few days, he lost his family, his friends, and almost all of his countrymen. Yes. And yet, we're blessed that you are still with us. Prince Racing, if there's anything this doddering?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, doddering old bird could do for you. I'm surprised I even know that word. Please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you. I appreciate your kind sentiment.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Grayson. Nalucci, you can talk ancient history later. Leave us at once.
Yes, of course. I'm sure you've much to talk about, much to say. Oh, I'll just take my leave of you. Please, Prince Racing, make yourself at home.
Heh! Oh, Nalucci's always been fond of House Serenus. When he heard the White Prince himself was gracing us with a visit, he could barely contain his joy. So, Prince, what's this all about? We haven't seen your face around here in a long time, and I'm naturally quite curious as to your intentions.
Your attitude during the Goldoa meeting piqued my interest. What is it you're after, Nasala? Why do you provoke Tabarn?
You came all this way for that? Are you serious?
Do not mock me, Crow King. Tabarn is my father's guardian. If not for him, we might have suffered the end of House Serenus itself. I will not brook any insult to him.
Oh, I see. So rather than ally yourself with me, you trusted companion of old, you would side with this new protector? That's an unfortunate shift in attitude. I trust you remember that when you and your sister were young, it was I, and not Tabarn, who watched over you?
And change in my bearing can be laid at your roost, Nasala. After all, you, my old friend, are the one who continues to engage in commerce with my enemy, with humans. If you were to change your ways, I'm sure we could rebuild the relationship of the two of us once shared.
Human's the bad word,
no.
right?
That I could never do. You see, humans are essential to this fulfillment of my ambition.
They talking smack about us humans.
Of course. You've changed, Nasala. If this is the path you've chosen, I have nothing left to say.
I doubt you could ever understand what it means to guard Kilvis, Prince, to protect an entire country.
King Nasala, Duke Tennis of the Benyon Imperial Senate has arrived.
Bring him in.
Your Majesty, just now I brushed against the most splendid specimen. Was this a Serenus noble? Oh, they're supposed to be extinct.
And what if it were?
Oh, I was right. Wonderful. My eyes did not deceive me. There's dazzling white wings, and then shimmering hair, sparkling like falling gold dust. Oh! Oh my God! Oh, that is the crystallization of beauty in its purest form!
Oh my gosh, calm down.
Duke Oliver, can we please discuss the business at hand? Per your request, we have appropriated several pieces of art from this ship of Duke Ganos.
Yes, and you will be compensated as promised. But right now there is something else I simply must have.
Really? Another request? What can we purloin for you today? More art, perhaps?
Oh, something much more stunning. And if you agree to my proposition, I will double your normal fee.
That is a most generous offer. Tell me, what is it you desire?
Desire? But surely you've already guessed.
Dude, you're gonna die if you say it. don't you dare!
The Minor Cathedral. Meeting with the apostle was fine, but all she did was pay us and give us another job. She answered no questions.
I wonder what she's planning. That cargo. I can't help but believe that there were living creatures inside. But what do you suppose the apostle intends to do with them?
I don't know. Titania, are all nobles and royals like this? They have plans and paperwork for every little thing, and their speech is as confusing as it is tedious.
But the other nobles we know are different. There's Princess Alincia and King Gallia and the Dragon Prince too. All of them have been so nice and friendly and easy to talk to.
Perhaps the rudeness of the upper echelon is unique to the Bjork class system. Princess Alincia was raised in special circumstances. Maybe that's why she's so different.
I could never get accustomed to the culture of Bjork nobles. I come here to report the results of the last battle.
Oh yeah, that!
MVP Astrid!
Makalov!
Markelov! We suffered no casualties, and no one was seriously injured. Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report, excuse me.
How's that?
Alrighty, time to get to some info. Servant. Ahem, you came from the northwest nation of Crimea, are you not? You have my condolences for the terrible misfortune that has befallen your country and people. Yet you remain blessed. Fate has brought you here to the Grand Temple Menal, to the splendor of Benyon, grandest of all nations of Dalius. By the way, I heard you are traveling north to Grand Desert. There are ancient ruins there, you know. There are remnants of a race known as the Zunama, who come from the civilization that predates our own. I'm sure you will enjoy the sensation of being immersed in such primordial surroundings. Yeah, it'd be a real picnic. Oh yes, picnics are indeed nice. Oh, but a word of caution. Studying the ruins from afar is one thing, but you would be well advised to keep your distance, for safety's sake. It's said that there's a bandit stronghold near the northwest ruins, and we hear occasional reports of strange figures walking the dunes in the northeast. Be careful.
How does he know we're going to the dunes? We didn't even know we were going to the dunes.
Right.
Well, you did, but...
How are your preparations progressing? They're underway. We leave within the hour. Your next mission takes you to the Grand Desert. You must choose your companions with care. Desert is just a large patch of sandy soil, is it not?
They should have had this one first.
With one major difference. Unlike sandy soil, you'll not find solid earth near the surface. You could dig and find only more sand. Those on foot and horseback may find it difficult to move around. I see. I'm sure that Soren knows much about these things, but... Has something befallen Master Soren? I don't know if he's feeling ill or just moping about. It all started when we arrived in Benyon. Oh. Be that as it may, it won't hurt for me to have this information. Can you tell me more? Of course. There's little water in the desert, and the soil is very dry. Few trees or grasses grow there. Which means there are no groves or anything else which would provide cover. And, as I mentioned before, those on foot or horseback will find the sand slows their pace considerably. The exceptions are magic users, staff wielders, and thieves. Such people will not be affected to so large a degree. Thieves are agile, so I understand why they would be unaffected, but those skilled in the magical arts, that doesn't make sense. I once heard an explanation from a magic user that I know. He claimed that the spirits he employed flew before him and cleared the sand from his path. However, considering the source, I'm not sure how much of that is truth. Who was the source? Prime Minister Sephiran. Would he play a joke like that? Well, the Prime Minister is a very amusing man, but please allow me to continue my explanation. Oh, what else? Oh, others who are unaffected by sand are Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Riders, and other flying units. Oh, and Lagoos, too. Terrain features don't seem to affect them much in either form, although they will be slowed some. Said Lagoos, didn't you? Almost everyone here says subhuman. Well, of course, Bjork and Lagoos are both living things. Every precious life was created to be equal by the blessed goddess. The fact that there are still those who persecute Lagoos in the land of the goddess, it is deplorable. Are you of a noble house? Yes, I am. One must be of noble birth to serve the goddess. But I thought that all nobles were half-crazed fools who can't speak the truth. You seem quite honest. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, and one last thing. What is it? The desert contains the remains of more than one lost civilization. Rumor has it that treasures from those times still lie beneath the shifting sands. Those with good luck may come across such treasures during battle.
Yeah, we have a map.
Yeah, we got a map.
We're
And I'm
good.
pretty sure that she was just explaining, like, don't think about it too much that magic users can go fast through the sands, because that's been a staple or a thing from, like, every other Fire Emblem game before it.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
mages could just...
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go by now, bye.
How do you explain that? Oh, I heard it from the Sephiran or some higher up person. Yeah, they just cleared the way. Whatever. Marklov. Hooey, a grand temple, luxury and gorgeousness as far as the eye can see. A scoundrel like myself can find employment in a place like this. I guess my luck hasn't abandoned me after all. But for all the glitter and gold, there's an unusual amount of dangerous work. That I could do without. Maybe I can use my prone to illness ploy. Yes, I think I can arrange to work about 1 out of every 5 jobs or so. Now that I have a fixed income, it's time to visit the local inns and see what games of chance are about. Evening. Did you happen to hear any of that? You were talking out loud. I wasn't being serious. I'm an extremely diligent man. Yeah, I am. Those peddlers you were with, you were in debt to them, right? How do you know that? When we took out that group, your debt vanished. Oh yes, you're right. That was a tremendous help. Thanks much. Come now, you can't believe that the world is as forgiving as that, or that we are so foolish. What? That's our debts, and you have many. Those peddlers weren't the only people who were owed coin by you, right? Can't have debt collectors hounding the company day in and day out. My staff officer repaid the rest of the money you owe. That's very kind of you. It was from the company coffers. You, my friend, are now in our debt. You fight to repay the Grail mercenaries. Payment will be deduced from your wages for quite some time. It seems you're working for free, friend. Till your debts are completely repaid, don't ever think about leaving the company or getting sick. Right then, I trust you'll do your best. What a mess. Oh, nuts. He got what he deserved. Ayo. Alright, and on the next episode, we will be
Go to the desert, I guess.
starting the dialogue to get into the desert. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, because you gotta do some stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, sort out things and manage XP and stuff like that.
Stuff! Anyway.
Yes, inside jokes. Love it. Alright, thank you all for watching again, and we'll see you next time!